Now, Rigathi Gachagua made a statement that he is not a person that can go to the streets to actually cause the riots and all the manos like Raila Odinga. Can we compare Rigathi Gachagua to Raila Odinga when it comes to the political nature? Because Raila Odinga fought for a lot of things, including the constitutional changes, the fight for human rights, and the advocating of everything that has gone on in Kenya. Remember, he was the only existing political leader that was fighting for the human rights, the great opposition. So, is Rigathi actually right to say that he is not like Raila Odinga, who would go to the streets and cause mandamano and destruction? It is because of the mandamano that we have the constitutional change and the fight for human rights. Was that rather disrespectful? Well, let us dive into it. Let us listen to Rigathi Gachagua.
Na nyinyi mnasema ati mimi sijui maandamano. Ni kweli mimi sijui. Mimi msinipimie umaarufu kwa mambo ya maandamano. Mimi ni mtu ya kujenga manyumba, sio ya kubomoa. Mimi ni mfanyabiashara. Mimi kazi yangu ni kukuza biashara ambayo na kuharibu biashara. Mimi ni mtu ya kutafuta amani, hapana mtu ya kutafuta fujo. Kwa hivyo hiyo maneno mnanipimia ilikuwa ya Raila ya fujo na kuharibu mali na kufanya watu wauawe, mimi siko hapo. Mimi I have my strength. Na William Ruto anajua my strength. Strength ya Rigathi Gachagua is political mobilization to make somebody to be elected the president of Kenya. That is my strength. Mimi nilimobilize watu 2007. Mwai Kibaki akachaguliwa tena kama rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Mimi nilimobilize wa Kenya 2013. Uhuru Kenyatta akakuwa president wa Kenya. Mimi nilimobilize wa Kenya 2017. Uhuru Kenyatta akarudi kama rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Mimi nilimobilize wafuasi wangu na wa Kenya. William Ruto akakuwa president 2022. That is my strength. Na ukitaka kunipimia nguvu ni hapo. Sasa kazi iko mbele yangu ni hiyo ya political mobilization. The work I'm doing now is to mobilize Kenyans to make sure William Ruto is one term. Ile kazi mimi nafanya ni mimi mwenyewe kujitafutia kura nikuwe rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya.
Now, what's your take on Rigathi Gachagua's statement? Was this rather disrespectful? Because Raila has fought for a lot of changes in this country. So when he says he's not a person to go to the streets to cause mandamano, what does he really mean? And cause destruction. Was Raila part of the destruction? No. Raila was part of advocating of the changes that underwent in the Kenyan government. One of the strongest political leaders that actually advocated for human rights, and that is why he was most loved. People knew exactly Raila's political pattern. He was supportive and always in support of the Kenyans. Rigathi Gachagua issues a devastating news to Babu Owino, stating that DCP is going to take over Nairobi politics. But according to you, whom do you think is actually going to secure the win in Nairobi when we have all the aspirants? We have DCP, we have UDA, and we have ODM, of course.
ODM hakuna kiti watapata hata moja Nairobi. Tumejipanga vizuri. Na watu ya Nairobi msikuwe na wasiwasi. DCP itakuwa na candidate wa kiti cha gavana. And with our numbers, tukisaidiana with my colleagues in the United Alternative Government, DCP will win kiti ya gavana Nairobi. Na huyu sakaja lazima aende nyumbani wakiwa na William Ruto. Katika viti 17.
Now, why is everyone actually fighting for Nairobi politics? Remember, Nairobi has been a stronghold of Raila Odinga for quite a long time. And without Raila in the picture, then everyone needs to fill the gap. We have UDA, we have ODM also, and we have DCP. Remember, Rigathi Gachagua promised he is going to secure Nairobi politics and all the strongholds of Raila Odinga so that he can insist on making sure that DCP kicks out UDA out of the politics by taking over all the strongholds of Raila Odinga. But is this going to be possible? Remember, Gakuya is the aspiring candidate of DCP when it comes to the Nairobi gubernatorial race. We have Babu Owino, we have Sakaja also. And Do you think UDA has a chance to secure the Nairobi politics? Or do you think Sakaja is going to come back and reign Nairobi, given people are tired of Sakaja and his incompetence? He is not a working governor. Or Babu Owino, of course, will take it over. Can you give me your candidate? Whom will you vote for when it comes to the 2027 politics, the gubernatorial race, the Nairobi politics? Who will be in control? Will it be Babu Owino? Will it be Gakuya with DCP, or Sakaja will retain? Well, I'm waiting for your comments. Before we continue, I'd like to thank all our diehard supporters for continuously growing our channel. We wouldn't be here without your endless support. And if it's your first time listening, press that subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive our news bulletins once we upload them. Now back to politics. The Nairobi politics, the gubernatorial race, DCP taking over all the strongholds of Nairobi. Do you think it's going to be possible? Now, we all know that ODM collapsed. ODM literally collapsed. We have two parties in ODM, and the weaker the ODM, I don't know if they are going to actually secure any seats when it comes to politics without Raila Odinga. Now, Babu Owino, we all know that he is aspiring to be the governor of Nairobi, and I'm very positive that he is going to secure a win 10 out of 10. To me, he is so fit because the Linda Mwananchi rally has actually given them much more fame, more access to people. We all know that all the ODM supporters have rallied their support behind what is called the Linda Mwananchi rally under Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino. But here we have DCP, Rigathi Gachagua, who is eyeing all the strongholds of Raila Odinga. Do you think he is actually going to have his way? Now, we all know that ODM had a strong support system because of the luhiyas, the kambas, the Gusis, the coastal region, and the luos all together as one, making one huge political party, the great opposition, ODM. But right now, ODM is divided, and we all know that it's divided into two right now. With the coastal regions have also broken away. Now, the Gusi region and the Kambas have all rallied their support behind Rigathi Gachagua, merging an alliance, creating another great opposition. We have Kalonzo and Matiangi, who have decided to merge alliances with Rigathi Gachagua to create their own great opposition. Now, ODM is on their own with the two tribes left, the luhiyas and the luos. But the luhiyas are also threatening to quit, if not already out of the ODM, because of the continuous frustrations that Edwin Sifuna is facing. Their son, their Secretary General, who was given several frustrations after Raila Odinga passed away. And he created his own Linda Mwananchi rally, and he has walked away with all the supporters. We all know that by now. So ODM basically is going to be left with one tribe, the Luos. But the question is, do you think the Luos actually have the voting system that can actually grant them seats all over? Leave me there your views. So when we look at these political elections, do you think DCP is going to secure a win, or UDA is actually going to take over? We are talking about the struggle to control the Nairobi politics, and Rigathi Gachagua affirming strongly that he is going to take over all the strongholds of Raila Odinga, including the Nairobi politics. And he has placed a governor for Nairobi. The Gakuya is going to stand and run for the politics of the gubernatorial race. But when it comes to that, do you think Babu Owino or Gakuya or Sakaja will retain? Who will win, guys? I think we are going to have one major political election that is going to be, you understand, a very strong race. Well, tell me, who is going to win according to you? But for me, I don't know. Do you think ODM still has any chance of securing seats? So if Babu Owino is going to run with the ODM, is he having a high chance of actually penetrating the strongholds of ODM? Let alone having the Linda Mwananchi and all the ODM supporters rallying behind them. Will he still penetrate through? With that divided ODM And we really have Gachagua who is eyeing these political races. He's not joking. He is aiming at winning. But definitely, when it comes to UDA, they will sabotage Rigathi Gachagua. I don't kid. I don't know, but let us just watch how these events will unfold. If DCP will have a chance, the way Rigathi Gachagua is stating his defense system is collecting the alliances, people rallying behind him in order to actually lock UDA out and send it home come 2027. There is talking, making Ruto one town, and there is actual acting. Do you think he is going to execute this strategy and send Ruto home? Politics is getting intense. The challenges that come with it, and who is going to control the Nairobi politics. It is called the struggle to succeed Nairobi politics, which has been the stronghold of ODM Raila Odinga behind it for many years. Who is going to control ODM? Who will be your winner? Well, leave me your views there on the comment section. Follow me for more updates. JD Ishmaels.